What is going on, folks? I am here today in Little Rock, Arkansas. You already know, looking for games to flip on Amazon and eBay at Game Exchange, our first stop of the day. So let's go see what we can find. Hey there. Good, how are you? Huh.
Are you on competition?
Is that Retro Rick?
Dude,
what are you looking at here?
Get out of here.
Looking at some video games?
My games, man.
Hey, you want to do some game hunting together today? This is such a good I had no idea this was going to happen. That's amazing.
I'm looking at some GameCube games, man.
Seeing anything good?
You know?
Ooh, Aquaman? That's kind of interesting.
Aquaman,
You don't see that one every day.
Complete?
I like it.
So,
how about Happy Feet?
I'm guessing today, today, I'm gonna learn a lot from a man, because I don't know anything about selling like on Amazon. I'm a big guy, and I'm assuming right when you saw that, that's probably a pretty good Amazon buy, right?
I have no idea. I haven't, like I said, I don't see that too much. So.
Well, I'm saying because it's complete, you have to have the manual. Is that right?
Yeah, it definitely helps. Let me look that guy up real quick here. Ooh, you were pretty close. Looks like 19 after fees on that guy.
So no, it's a no-go.
No-go on that.
So what's your thought process? I want to know. Talk to me about what you...
Yeah, so when I'm looking at a section, I basically, the biggest thing I look for is the ones with, you know, the spines that are actually complete, right? All these things.
Right.
You don't want that. That's not going to sell as well. I mean, with some exceptions, like if there's a huge margin, then maybe. But
yeah. There's another game store in town that sells games like this, with disc only for half price. So yeah, at that point you could do. So
that definitely can be a thing to look at. So something like this, right? Batman Vengeance. Got the manual. Looks good. $13, right? So that could be the kind of thing that maybe there's some opportunity. Looks like the cheapest copy on Amazon is $3 and some change, so
okay. Look at
this will be a pass.
That I feel like
wrestling.
I saw that one.
Yeah, wrestling definitely has some potential. But it looks like at 13, yeah, $12, so nothing huge there. Backyard football question mark. This one's feels complete as well. Huh, not coming up. So when that happens, when I scan the barcode, I'll just scan the front of it, which is something you can do with the Amazon app. But that sales rank 159,000, super high. Yeah. So why don't we find another section here? It looks like we've kind of spent this one.
I'm sorry, I'm really trying to show you.
I come to your home
experience here in Little Rock, and I just constantly disappoint you. What else we got? Yeah, that looks all like the...
I rarely find stuff in the Wii U section. There are like a couple, but...
So what section do you... Is there a certain...
PS3 recently has been kind of hot.
Are any of the Skyward Sword? No, Skylanders. Are those any of those? Skyward Sword. Hold on. Retro Rick just called this game Skyward Sword.
I
literally just had that.
Yeah, cover it up.
Are any of the Skylanders Skyward Swords games worth anything?
Not on this console.
Okay, not on PS3. You know what I'm really disappointed in? They used to do the buy two get one free.
On games, yeah, now it's just DVDs.
Yeah.
Kinda sucks. Alright, so our first hit in the PS3 section, as I predicted, Facebreaker. You guys know. Complete with the manual.
I bet.
And check this out.
$25, I'm guessing.
Whoa, that was a really... Well, you were off by 42 cents, but I mean... I'll give it to you.
I'll try to round down. That's amazing.
I know, yeah. You can't sleep on the sports titles, man. That's definitely one to keep in your mental list.
For sure. Facebreaker's $20. You're buying lunch. He's buying lunch, y'all.
Lunch is on me with Facebreakers. This is another one that I've sometimes had luck with. Game of Thrones, Telltale series, depending on like what... I can't remember exactly what it's going for now. But for $10, looks like it doesn't feel... Yeah, this one is actually not complete. But you can see it's still a little bit underpriced, 14 after fees. Normally you'd pay like at least 17 for this on Amazon, so not a bad deal, but not for me.
We use broke.
Look at Rick over here in the cartridge section, of course.
Well, yeah, because I'm not 12 years old like you. I'm old, and this is what I grew up on, so.
Finding anything nice over here?
You know, just really, where's it at? Just this one. This Dance Early game. I used to actually weigh 400 pounds, and then I bought this game, and
you're looking at the after picture, Rick, right now.
There's still some room to do, but yeah, I lost, I think it was 250 pounds in 3 days with this game.
What a testimony.
So $5 is a great price.
Get it.
So yeah, well, I don't need to lose another 250.
Well, I'm telling everyone at home.
That's true.
They're sitting there gaining weight watching these videos.
I'm not seeing anything. So basically, I used to like to pick up like filler games, because it used to be buy two, $7.95, get one for free.
Pretty good deal.
And you'd find 3 games, get them all for a pretty good price. Like, and their prices are pretty good, like $10 Double Dragon.
Yeah.
It's not horrible, but.
Well, I actually found another one in the PS3 section. If you want to come check that out. I'm telling you, PS3 has been doing good. So I'll see if you can pick it out. I'll give you a hint, and we'll see if you can find it. It's some. Good guess. Yeah, Pro Evolution Soccer 2011. That's got to be worth something. It's on this shelf.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna just right off the bat assume that it's not the one that's there's a billion of. So it's none of those. Okay. Potentially this one. That sells well on the Wii. I don't know about PS3.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with this.
That is correct. Okay. Probably also helps it was kind of sticking out from the shelf.
It was?
Yeah, so $19 on this guy. And
that's what it's selling for.
Yeah, on Amazon. So this one's kind of interesting because the lowest copy is $35, but the lowest copy fulfilled by Amazon is $64, would be $50 after fees. So basically what I'm assuming is it'll sell somewhere between $35 and $64.
That's amazing.
Which is good enough for me, and it's complete and everything. So.
Well, and this is something that I feel like would be good at some point. We're gonna do some sit downs and talk through some of the differences between how I kind of, do my channel and how I buy and resell.
Yeah.
Like you definitely have the Amazon thing down. I just have no idea. I've never done it.
Yeah, it's definitely different. Okay, so Rick just pulled this guy off the shelf. I just scanned it. I haven't looked at what it actually is, but I kind of have a good feeling about it. Why'd you pick this one? So
I actually found this game recently, and for a couple bucks, and I think it was worth like 15 on eBay.
Yeah. Okay.
So.
Well, right now it looks like the lowest copy is going for 19, so it'd probably be like 12 after fees. But let's see if this is why I'm looking here at so these are all the individual listings, and you can see some of them are Prime and some of them aren't.
Okay.
The ones that have Prime will sell faster. That means fulfilled by Amazon.
Right.
That's what I do. So what I'm looking for is the lowest copy that is Prime and also very good condition.
Yep.
And that, it looks like, is also $19. So probably wouldn't make a ton on this one, but it's close.
Make? $3, $4?
Yeah, I'd make like 2 or 3.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Where'd this come from? All right, what'd you pick up?
Armored Core.
Dude, I just bought 4 of those games yesterday to flip.
Yeah. See, well, I am a purist, and I actually like video games. I don't just.
You would never flip them, right?
Oh, dude.
Only a dirty reseller would do that.
I think, yeah. I think you need help if you are just buying games to sell them. You need to play them.
A reseller, Rick.
No, obviously I resell a lot, but I also enjoy games as well. Armored Core is an amazing series. I played it originally on the PS1, and I don't have this game. It does not have the manual, but $10. I don't think it's bad. I'm gonna look it up, see if that's a good deal.
Yeah. Because at the same time, you don't want to buy something you could just get cheaper online.
Sure.
You want to get good deals.
Look at this.
I don't know if I've ever scanned that game before. What is that?
I've never seen this before.
No manual.
It's expensive, so it's obviously
Code
something.
Lyoko. I love scanning expensive games because you just never know. Okay, that's definitely interesting because look at that.
Okay.
63 after fees. It's a $35 game. There are 2 kind of yellow flags with this. One is the biggest one is a sales rank, so 85K. That's pretty high. This pretty rarely sells for video games.
Okay.
And also just not having the manual, it's enough to make me say, probably not.
Right.
But cool game.
How about this one? I've never seen this in my life.
What is it?
Cold Crept?
Cul-de-sac?
Cul-de-sac, yeah.
$30 for this thing? Kind of surprising. Looks like about the same on Amazon.
Dude, please don't get mad at me.
30.
Please don't I'm just trying to help, man. I don't know how to do this.
Dude, why would I get mad at you? Because you're picking bad ones?
So upset with
You know
me.
how many bad ones I pick every day that don't end up panning out? You just don't see those on camera because it's
Hit me
boring.
with this one just because I want to know.
Okay, yeah. Looks like a decent deal. Lowest copy on Amazon is 17 bucks, so.
Okay. So here's the thing too. You know.
And check that out. The lowest one fulfilled by Amazon, 60.
Wow.
46. Heck yeah, dude.
That's crazy.
That's a good deal.
So, you said this earlier about, you know, what if this was on eBay for $10? Why not just buy it on eBay? I don't really like to buy on eBay. Like,
yeah.
I buy most of my games. I like to find them in my local.
Very true. Yeah, good to support local stores. If it's the same price, I would definitely say that. But if it was like a game that's $5 on eBay, then I'd be like, I probably don't wanna. Yeah, Disney games can do good. 12, 13 bucks on that one. That could be good. It's complete and everything. Let's see.
Get you a new case for it. Do all the
nice little crack in there. This one might be kind of on the border. I think if it was, well,
about 20? Oh, 25.
25 after fees. There's a little bit of a difference between there and there, but I mean, yeah, let's go ahead and pull the trigger on that.
Yeah.
Did you, ooh, here's one that I played as a kid, except on the computer. Oh, it doesn't have the front, A Bug's Life.
Oh, yeah.
You played that?
Yeah.
I thought it was actually like kind of good.
Yeah, I played on 64.
Ooh, here's another Disney one. Oh, I'm missing the cover again. Ooh, 10 bucks though for Atlantis. Normally that'd be a pretty good deal, I think. Yeah, check that out. Kind of a high high sales rank on that, but if it was complete, it'd be like probably 35 or so after fees, so that's kind of a shame. But
I've never seen this ever, but I want you to look it up. It's a Taito game. Taito, I never know how to say that, but hit this. Now, water damage for sure. I just want to know. I got to know.
Power Shovel. 14. 20. I did not expect to see that for
I know, that's
$20.
what I was saying.
That's crazy.
It's like, what in the world?
Maybe someone will buy it.
I actually just got Jet Moto 2, and I don't have Jet Moto 3. Yo.
Is it cheap?
$7.99.
That's not bad.
I'm getting it.
If only it was buy two get one. Just rub salt in that wound. This is a super nostalgic game for me.
That one
Played a lot of this, yeah. I could not beat King Galaxian.
Well, because you're not very good.
And I'll tell you, the time that I actually did, the first way I ever did it was my friend and I were actually both holding the same controller. Okay. And one of us was just mashing the shoot button as fast as we could with like both thumbs. Right. And the other person was steering with both hands on the other side of the controller. It was crazy, but we beat him.
Got him.
What is that?
That's Spice World.
Spice World.
For $4.99. You know that's worth something.
Oh my gosh.
There's a demand. There's a demand.
Ooh, I thought that said Space Jam for a second. I got excited. Spin Jam.
I have Space Jam on.
There is a Space Jam game?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
This one. Found a game I'm going to get.
Okay.
Lucky Luke.
Lucky Luke.
For $6.99. Now, this is a situation where I want to get this purely because I love how the cover looks.
Yeah.
Like, that
is pretty
looks
cool.
Awesome. It looks like a 3D platformer type situation. I don't know.
Slash maybe gunslinger.
$7. I'm in.
Yeah, that looks cool. What'd you find?
I didn't realize they had figures.
Oh,
here.
Is that from DuckTales?
Yeah.
What's his name?
And then this is, look, Ghostbusters? Yes.
I don't know.
Ghostbusters. I didn't realize they were selling figures now here.
Yeah.
Here's a Simpsons figure.
This guy, some sort of a samurai. We got a... What is that? I don't know what that is. At first I thought Power Ranger, but...
No. I don't know what that is.
You guys can let us know at home what that is. Oh, there's a Power Ranger down there. Found him.
Yeah, I'm all about collecting.
Kind of cool. Should we check out the good old glass case over here?
Yeah.
They recently have been doing a lot more card stuff too.
That's kind of
Got
cool.
a bunch of
Cool.
accessories. $8 for a Dreamcast controller? That seems cheap. 25 for a GameCube controller. That's kind of close. What is that? GameCube broadband adapter for $75. I'll have to look that up too.
Is it in the box?
No, it's just loose.
Yep.
Any idea on value on that?
It seems probably a line.
Yeah.
Right here. No manual, but that's my favorite PlayStation 1 game.
Toomba.
So good.
What makes it so good?
It's like a platformer, but it kind of has RPG elements. You can backtrack and get things, and it's so good.
Yeah. I always love looking at the like more expensive games over here. It's kind of the best part. Look at over here. We've got Vanguard Bandits, Vagrant Story, Parasite Eve. I know that's an expensive game. That might be a decent price for complete. Bunch more accessories down here. We got a VMU for the Dreamcast controller. Whole bunch of Move controllers. Unfortunately, looks like no cameras.
I never see 3DO games.
3DO. Wow.
Gex not for resale.
Gex. That's awesome. Cool. Got a expensive 360 game in there. Also, Kirby's Dream Collection on the Wii. That's cool. Capcom versus SNK 2 like on the GameCube.
Pikmin Japanese thing over there. Pikmin 2?
Yeah, on the GameCube. What a tiny little case for a GameCube game. That's cool.
It almost looks like a Switch case.
Yeah. Ooh, that is definitely a bootleg Platinum. That's easy to see just at a glance. Yikes. So just taking a look at the little glass case over here. This, I don't know if you guys can see that. Sly Cooper, Thieves in Time on the Vita for $25. That's a pretty good deal.
It's also a great game. I didn't realize I made it for the Vita.
Yeah, it is a great game, but that's the lowest used on Amazon. $65 after fees, so that'll be a pickup for sure. So Vita and PSP are definitely something to look for right now. More PSP because they are closing the PSP store, even though the PS3 and the Vita are staying open.
I thought I heard that, I could be totally making this up, that they actually just reversed that. They're not doing it.
They reversed it for 2 of them, but I don't think they did for the PSP.
For the PSP?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, check that out though. 44 on that, 84 after fees.
Nice,
that's a banger.
And then
that's crazy. Okay, so this one will be one too. This is Tekken Dark Resurrection for 10. It'll probably be, I'd say, at least 18 after fees, so I'm alright with that.
Nice.
Alrighty, so had some pretty great success, I would say, in that game exchange. For me, I've gone to like 4 of them on the way up here. Yeah. And this was definitely above average in terms of games that we got. We'll show you everything that we got at the end. But right now we have a pawn shop to get to, is that right?
Yeah, I think I've gotten one thing at this pawn shop ever.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I don't have luck with pawn shops. He kills it.
We'll see. And it's kind of dry season in pawn shops right now too, with stimulus and everything. But we're gonna go in and see what there is to see either way. And then worst case, we'll fill you guys in on everything that we picked up afterwards. All right, we're coming up on Braswell and Son Pawnbroker. Dude, I gotta say, if I didn't see the big old pawnbrokers right there, if I was just looking at that, I would think this was a funeral parlor. Like, that is not a pawn shop logo right there. But we'll see what kind of games they have. So we got a little game section here.
I'm guessing they're all flat price.
Well, a lot of them are stickered there, which this is one thing I like to see. I mean, $1 for an old sports game. Like, a lot of pawn shops will try to sell these things for $7.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
get them out.
Yeah. Get them out of there. So there was one thing that I saw, like, what's this? Black Clover Quartet Knights. Interesting. Do you think if it doesn't have a sticker, they would look it up?
I don't know, but this is the DVD that I told you sells for a decent amount.
No, it's not.
Isn't it? Pretty sure.
Dude, that's awesome.
I'm about to.
You're gonna school me here.
We're reversing roles.
No, you're the DVD guy, man. I don't know about that.
So we got. Oh no, I was totally wrong on this.
Ha! Caught him.
Why do I suck at everything that I do?
Blu-rays, I don't have a lot of luck with Blu-rays. I feel like almost DVDs are almost more likely for me.
It wasn't Hotel Channel. It was a different. I can't remember what it was.
$1 for Rock Band 2. You guys at home seeing anything? Nothing's really jumping out at me. I mean, this one is... No, that's not it.
I'm telling you, I do terrible. Terrible.
You just never know. Because, you know, I mean, good stuff is coming in and going out of here. You just have to hit it at the right time.
Yeah.
So this guy has a game exchange tag on it for 17. I could get 11, so if I could scoop this for 5, it'd be worth it, but we'll have to see. I'm gonna go check and see if they have consoles.
The Oculus game consoles just fly off the shelf as soon as we get them.
I bet, yeah. How much is the calculator?
This one is, I think there was another one over there. This one's 50.
Okay.
And then
this game didn't have a price sticker. Do you have any? Do you have a standard?
They're
$10. They're 10. Okay. No luck at the funeral home, but luckily we've got a little Goodwill off in the distance there, so we'll see if we can have any luck over there. Here it is, up close and personal, folks, the Goodwill. I haven't been to one of these in a long time. Do you go to Goodwill? I mean, you're in here all the time.
No, I've never been to Goodwill.
Yeah, what's a Goodwill?
No, I'm here all the time.
I'm trusting that you're gonna bring us the luck this time, because normally it's tough to find games in Goodwill.
I got it. I got it.
Everyone's hunting here.
Red is important to know.
Okay.
But this one, it's always hit or miss. They're either $4.94 or they're not marked, so they're 2.
And would red be half off?
Red's half.
Not that that's anything good, but...
Right. Just...
Rugrats. Wow. Somebody really wanted to...
That is not Rugrats, that's Rocket Power.
I know.
You said Rugrats.
No.
Did you? If you didn't...
I'm gonna do a voiceover and make myself say Rugrats.
I was gonna
say Rocket Power. I said it wrong twice. Ooh, check that. Here's some retro stuff up here. Dinosaurs. I know you like that.
Oh yeah.
You had a clip from that in a recent video, didn't you?
They've been sitting here for a month. Because who buys VHS other than me? Nobody.
Oh, hold on. Here's one that I know you don't have in the collection. Sister Wendy's Story of Painting.
Oh,
five VHS set. Oh my goodness. I bet that actually would be kind of interesting. Not gonna lie. This is one thing we forgot to check out at the other place. We didn't go back to the CD section, see if they have any like little like PlayStation or Dreamcast stuff.
I never find Dreamcast.
Me either, but it's in this kind of case.
Okay.
So not much in the media, unfortunately, but it's Red Tag Day. You never know. What's that?
This is the best time. This is new product.
Oh, yeah.
New product that hasn't been put out yet.
Yep, you gotta just kind of hover like a vulture for a little bit.
Yeah, how are you?
Can we take a look in this stuff? Thanks.
There's nothing in there.
A little something in here. Yeah, not much.
Yes. Probably, I guess not yours as much as mine with Goodwill stuff.
Yeah.
Is I'll pop in, there's like 12, 14 Goodwills in the area, and I will literally come into every Goodwill once, sometimes twice a day that I'm around, and I don't find anything.
Yeah.
But it's like 1 out of every 25 trips or so.
And most of the time it looks a lot like this.
Yeah.
Which is...
and I don't show...
There's... What's that?
Yeah.
We sure you want to be in the video? Shout out to YouTube land right here. What's your name?
I'm Tabitha.
Tabitha?
Yeah.
Good to meet you.
Come back and shop with us at
We will.
Goodwill.
We sure will.
Bye, Tabitha.
More than you know, Tabitha.
Yeah, so, you know, people think, you know, you always find stuff at Goodwill, and it's like you don't.
No.
I think the people get discouraged. They're like, yeah.
Well,
I
yeah,
want
the
to
other
buy
side
it.
is people think that you never find stuff at Goodwill.
Right.
I'm like, you can. It's just, you got to
be
put in the work.
persistent.
Yeah.
Be so persistent.
Well, folks, we are now back in the iconic Retro Rick game room.
Wow.
I feel like I have been like snapped into a TV show right now. I'm on the other end of the screen, as they say.
So, do you think the game? I always ask this. Does it look smaller in person? Because I think it's probably smaller.
No.
No.
No. You do.
I do. Yeah. It's just tight. It's a tight spot. It's like this side of the room is kind of like set up. I told Caleb this side is like usually trashed because there's just stuff everywhere. But
on the couch, no, it looks great, man. It was like
I appreciate it.
Not at all underwhelming.
Cool.
Totally lived up to expectations.
Awesome. I love it. Thanks.
But we've got a bunch of games to show you guys today from our game hunting adventure.
More games.
At least from our first stop. The second two didn't work out that well, but that's kind of the reality of game hunting,
I mean,
right?
like we went to Goodwill's. I mean, there was nothing nothing at Goodwill's.
Nothing to be had, but luckily the first stop did make up for it, so we can just kind of alternate here if you want. The first one, probably the highest dollar game that I got, was this right here, God of War Collection on the PS Vita. $45 on this, and I should conservatively be able to make like 90 or so after fees, so solid double up on a pretty high dollar game. It doesn't have the manual, and most Vita games did come with manuals, right?
I think so. Yeah, I was gonna say, so like usually if it has the manual, you can do like in good condition. Vita's different. You don't have to have that to be in good condition?
No, it's the same.
It's the same? Okay.
Yeah, so if you have the manual, you can sell it in Amazon very good condition. So this one I'll have to sell in good condition.
Okay, that's what
rather
that's
than
what I was asking.
if it was just the game in here, it would be acceptable condition.
I gotcha.
So it's kind of in the middle, but
I don't even, well, I don't look for Vita games, first of all.
Yeah,
but
they're hard to find. I mean, you don't run
that
across this every day.
Yeah, it's a great pickup. Why don't you go again, since you got more than me?
Yeah, for sure. Also picked up Tekken Dark Resurrection on the PSP. This one was nice and complete. She even threw it in a new, what would you call this? Like mini case?
Yeah, and it's like smoke gray.
Yeah.
How did you feel? I kind of saw you looking at her as she was doing that. Was that kind of like, I wish it was a regular case, or?
No, I didn't really realize why. Was it broken or something?
Yeah, she said it had like a little crack in it.
Okay.
So,
I'm fine with it. I don't think most people really care.
Yeah, probably not.
But yeah, complete
cool.
with the manual and everything,
Tekken,
$10. Yeah, should be worth around 18 or so after fees. So
that's good.
Yeah.
Lucky Luke, I think I said it in some of the footage. I'm a sucker for any time I just like the cover art. And like that is just something that I like. It looks like 90s to me. I don't know if you can see this on the back, but I can't tell if it's like, so some of it is like a platformer 2D, and then there's other spots where you're like, I don't know. I have no idea, but this thing was $7. And I think she told us on a lot of our games, she was like, oh, this is actually more now.
Yeah.
So like all their prices changed, but they honored.
It seemed like a lot of them had probably been out there for a while, if there were that many that had gone up in price since they put them out.
Sure. Yeah, this is 8, 12, 20. So
okay, yeah, and there are dates.
This is 6-7 months old that it was put out. So
yeah, apparently
I don't know anything about
she
it.
said that they've been updating them a lot recently.
Yeah, which was cool though, because I mean, she gave them to us for that price. So
yeah, and that's been a trend for me. They pretty much always honor the sticker price at Game Exchange, I found. Yeah. The other one I found, Face Breakers,
floored by this.
$5. Yeah,
floored by this.
This was a surprise for Rick. Also a good price on this. I don't know if this is normally this price, but yeah, 25 or so after fees, pretty easily, in very good condition on Amazon. Definitely a good sports game to look out for sure.
It's crazy. And you said that when we were in the store, you're like, this is a good sports game, and I didn't even know it was a sports game. It's hard to distinguish that it's a sports game. So here, I'll go next.
Yeah, boxing.
Jet Moto 3. Now, really, the only reason why I picked this up is I love the Jet Moto games on the PS1, but I only played 1 and 2, and I got Jet Moto 1 like maybe 2 weeks ago, like never see it, and then a couple days later, I found Jet Moto 2, and then I was like, well, I just gotta do it, right?
It's meant to be.
Jet Moto 3. I like these. Now, unfortunately, they don't hold up like great. PS1, let's be honest.
Yeah.
They just don't hold up very well, but gosh, such a good game, in $8. I was totally on board with that one. So this was January this got put out. So
yeah,
sweet.
I recently went back and played one of my childhood racing favorites, Magical Racing Tour, the Disney.
With
you played that?
Oh yeah, which chipmunk? The chipmunks on the front?
Yeah. We just called it Chipmunk Racing.
I had it on Dreamcast.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I hope that version was better, because the one that we played, it was so dark and almost impossible to see. It was like almost unplayable.
Yeah, probably better on Dreamcast.
Yeah. Would not surprise me. Next one for me, Midway Arcade Origins. This is one of those PS3 titles that's definitely gone up in value recently. Paid $19 for it, and should be able to get somewhere between like $26 and $40 after fees. The reason that I'm a little bit hesitant on that is there's a big gap between the lowest listing on Amazon and the lowest FBA listing. So it'll sell, somewhere in that range, but because it's complete, I have high hopes that it'll be on the upper end of the range. But
dude, there's some good games on here.
Oh yeah? What do you recognize?
Rampage, Gauntlet 2, Smash TV is so good. So I didn't even realize you picked this up.
Yeah.
This is really cool.
I'm pretty limited on my PS3 knowledge. I never had one.
You knew this was one to look out for.
It was one that caught my eye initially because I've not only have I sold it before, but also like collection kind of games recently have been doing really well on the PS3. Like Orange Box is another one.
Yeah, year and a half old.
Really?
Just so I mean that
just sitting on the shelf collecting dust.
Yeah, and I don't think there's a lot of people that because like we talked about this, like the way I buy and collect and resell is quite a bit different than how you do it. So like I wouldn't have ever thought, like, this is what I do, and you're looking at things that I don't ever think to look for, and vice versa. There's some things that I look for that you don't. It's just crazy. Like that's just, I go to that store all the time.
Yeah,
it's just sitting there, and I'm like, I don't know.
Well, and I guarantee you're probably a lot more well versed in some of the retro titles than I am, because you just don't find them all that much, and when you do find them at like Game Exchange, it's almost always like worthless sports stuff.
Oh right, for sure. Yeah,
and they'll have some in the glass case, but they're normally fairly closely monitored. I'm sure you're much better at that, but like looking at a stack of NES games, I likely wouldn't have any clue. But because of how much buying I've done from GameStop and stuff, a lot of the more modern stuff I'm a little sharper on.
Yeah. What else you got? I don't have one left.
Yeah, I've got another copy of 102 Dalmatians Puppies to the Rescue. I buy this game like all the time.
Do you sell it?
Yeah.
It sells fairly quick?
Yeah, it sells. This is definitely a huge nostalgic game for me. This is one that I had on the PS1 growing up, and it actually is like kind of good. Yeah, weirdly enough.
Let's play it now. Let's see if you're
Dude,
like
I would. I actually bought this for my family over Christmas to play again as a nostalgia thing, and they liked it too. Like, that's not awesome. A bad 3D platforming kind of game.
I love it. Here, I'll go.
Yeah.
So, I only got 3 games. This one is Armored Core 3. Now, the Armored Core games are so good. You're basically like a robot, and you just like get more equipment, and you upgrade all your stuff, and it's just a really fun game. PS1 is the original game, and I played it all the time. Had no idea that there was a third one. Like, I'm sure there's probably even more than this, but wanted to get it just because I thought it looked cool. And then I think we looked it up, and you're like, oh man, that's actually a really good buy. I think
it
was
is
like $28 or so on Amazon, but no manual, but that is okay. I just am pumped to get it.
Yeah, solid looking game. And then the last 2 were another couple Vita games. These ones were loose, so I'll have to sell them in acceptable condition, unfortunately. We got the East. I still don't know how to say that. Is that Celsida or something like that?
Yep.
Yeah, he knows.
Yes.
$30 and $25 for Sly Cooper Thieves in Time. These both, she said, had gone up in price since they had been sitting in the case. But like, these are some solid games.
You pulled the trigger on that for $25, and I'm like, really? Like, what? How much is that worth?
Yeah, but it's going for like $50 at least after fees on Amazon. Vita stuff is definitely going up recently too, and the East series is just, it has a like that kind of niche following. Yeah,
definitely.
And that was it, folks, for our Game Exchange pickups. That was honestly one of the best Game Exchanges I have been to on this trip so far, so I was glad that we got to experience it together.
I didn't know now.
Right.
You're going to come back in Face Breakers and 102 Dalmatians and Tekken. They're not going to be there because I'm going to buy them. I'm so sorry, sucker.
Well, I'll enjoy it while I can.
There you go.
Want to do the outro with me?
Oh, yeah.
He hasn't seen a video in like months, I guarantee.
I gotta flip something. I'm gonna flip
whatever the most valuable one is. High stakes.
All right. Armored Core it is.
Okay, hold on. I gotta get my most valuable one. Thanks for watching, folks, and until next time, we will catch you guys.
Oh, wow, my catch was great.
There you go. On the flip. Flawless.